start with a little breathing exercise. So ready? We're going to place our hands over the sides and focus on nice breathing. Inhale, expand into the hands. Exhale and relax. Nice breathing. Morning. All right, and let's warm up the joints to get started, get our posture and everything ready. We will gently shift the weight from side to side and lift the toes. Lifting those toes straight up as we shift the weight off of them. Okay, now let's lift both toes carefully. All right, and then let's lift the heels, shifting the weight from side to side, lifting your heels. And then lift both heels. All right, very good. With the knees, we're going to bring them forward, out and back, doing a nice knee circle, gently forward, side and back. Okay, and then place the hands over the top of the hip, and we're going to bend both of our knees, gently circle the hips. Or really technically the pelvis. Gentle circle. And switch directions. And relax, very good. Gently roll the shoulders back. And tucking the elbows open and close. And similar, we're going to raise the elbows, rotate backward, nice and easy. It's working on that nice shoulder external rotation, which helps keep our posture upright, helps minimize that any kyphosis of the upper back. All right, very good. Roll the shoulders back, and then do a little side tilt of the head. Back to the middle, and other side, nice and easy. And middle, let's do it again. Middle and other side. And middle. Gently bring our chin down to the chest. Pull the chin back. And again down. Pull the chin back. And then look over from side to side. And do a gentle head circle. And reverse directions. All right, very good. And then let's do one more. Bring the hands together. We're going to circle, make a nice big circle, reaching out. We're stirring a big pot of soup. And reverse directions, coming around. And relax. Very good. Roll the shoulders back. And take a breath in, keeping that posture tall. Breathing low. Exhale. Down slowly. One more time. Inhale. Slow exhale. All right. For our first exercise for today and for a few exercises, if you have a weight or a water bottle or a book, something that has a little extra resistance, go ahead and grab that. And we will actually start with that exercise with some walking type exercises. All right, so grab the weight, whether it's a book, a water bottle, a can. We're gonna go to an area where you have some distance to walk safely. And we're gonna hold the weight off to one side, stay nice and tall, and just go ahead and walk normal, holding the weight to the side, using the eyes to look straight ahead. And returning back to your starting position. Switch hands and do the same thing. Just a nice normal walk. Weight is now on the other side. Stay tall. Try not to let that weight drag you down. All right, for a little change, switch hands, hold the weight a little bit higher, kind of like this, higher and maybe a little more to the side, okay? So we're holding the weight and walking again. Just notice if there's any difference. All right, gently switch hands, hold it high, again, kind of off to the side like that, and go ahead and walk. Staying tall, looking straight ahead. All right, very good. Bring the weight off to the side again. And now we're going to do our balance beam walk, so our narrow walking, while still holding the weight off to the side. We've switched hands again from where we were last. So let's try to land close to heel toe, walking in a straight, narrow line, looking straight ahead. Help keep our balance. Good. And we'll go back. All right, switching hands. Put the weight on the other side now. And we will again walk in a nice line. Try to do heel toe. If that's too much, you can always take longer steps. Try to use those eyes looking straight ahead. Help with your balance. All right, very good. Okay, and we will this time just hold the weight in front of you with both hands if comfortable, if you're able to do this safely. And we're going to do some side steps. Going to take kind of long side steps. So the weight is just applying a little more resistance with this exercise. And then let's reverse, go the other way. Staying tall. And again, reverse directions. And reverse. All right, nice job. Let's walk back to our chair, temporarily sit down the weight. And we will move on to our next exercise. So we're kind of warmed up. We're going to do our Fab 5, our 5 balance exercises for strength and improvement of the muscles that we use for our balance, primarily. Let's start with a squat. So get your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to do 10 of these. All right, so squat, it's like you're sitting down in a chair. So really bring those hips back, keep your knees above the feet the whole time. Don't let them collapse inward or go too far forward. All right, and let's squat. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, excellent job. Bring your feet in a little bit, and we will do our heel lift. You can do this near your chair in case you lose balance. We will raise the heels as high as you can, and then slowly lower them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Next, we're going to do our knee raise. So you can use the chair, but for this, since it is balance class, you can try to do this without hanging on too tightly on the chair. Try to maybe only use one finger if you need to. Keep the posture nice and tall. Use your eyes to focus straight ahead and lift your knee up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, very good. Next, we're going to go into our side leg lift. 1, keep the body nice and tall. 2, 3, keeping those toes pointed forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Other leg going backwards now. Extension, 1. Staying tall, 2. 3, and engaging the glute, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg, 1, 2, staying tall, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, very good. Okay, kind of loosen those hips. Make sure everything's nice and loose. A lot of times when we do that, little tension can form in the hips because we're, just using one leg. So just make sure we feel good and loose. And we're going to do our single leg stand now. So go ahead, just shift the weight over to one side, and 30 seconds, we're going to lift and hold. Keeping your center level right over your foot, keeping the crown of the head rising. Try not to hyperextend the knee. Make sure your knee is soft, relaxed. And relax. Switching legs, gently lift the foot and standing. Keeping those eyes focused on a stationary target. Tall, centered over your foot, keeping the toes spread out. And relax, very good. One more on each side, 30 seconds, hold. Eyes focus straight ahead on your vertical stationary target. Breathe low. Crown of the head is tall. And relax, switching legs. Nice stationary target. Eyes are focused straight ahead. And relax, nicely done. Kind of shake out those hips again, make sure no tension has formed in those hips. Try to let go of any of that tension, let those muscles relax. All right, and we're gonna do some static balance exercise with the weight. So carefully, we'll pick up our weight again. And that's our focus will be some nice static balance with the weight. So go ahead. We're going to get into a split stance. For the split stance, keep both of your feet pointed forward. And you can get as narrow of a split stance as you feel comfortable. Again, make sure that your chair is close by in case you need to use it for balance. But ideally, we want to be doing this without hanging on to the chair. All right. So split stance, somewhere narrow that you can maintain. If you're able to get in a full tandem, great. Just make sure that you're able to hold that without using the chair. And all we're going to do while we're in this narrow split stance is do a little bicep curl. So kind of gently bringing that weight up and down. Do that 10 times. That's 2, 3. Keep the elbow down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, keep the stance. Switch hands, if you can, safely and comfortably away from your chair. And then curl. 1. If you need to, you can get on the other side of the chair to use as balance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax, okay. Let's switch our feet. So bring the other foot in front. And again, as narrow as you feel comfortable. And we've also switched the weight to the other hand, back to the other hand. And we're gonna do another set of 10 on each side, okay? So we're gonna get a good little arm workout today as well. All right, and 10 times. 1, keep that elbow down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switching arms, keeping the legs where they are, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switching legs, switch hands. Bring your other leg forward, back to a narrow stance here. Now, all we're going to do very gently is we're going to pass the weight from side to side. So actually bring it toward the middle. For this one, if you feel unbalanced or you feel like you might need balance, you can stand behind the chair as we do this. That way, if you lose your balance, you can always hang on. All right, I'm going to stand to the side just so you can see what's going on. So we have our foot in front. I'm going to start with the weight in front of you, and we open it out to the side and then back. Try to keep the posture upright. Don't lean too much. Obviously, as you bring the weight over to the side, there is going to be a little shift from one, a little to one side. And just go as far as you feel comfortable. If you have any shoulder issues, you can make this more of a rotator cuff. Just kind of rotate out this way rather than lifting the arm too much. And if moving the weight too far is too challenging, you could always just pass the weight from side to side. The further you go, though, the more challenging this will be for our balance. All right, switching legs. That was a lot of repetitions there. All right, so other leg in front, and we'll do the same thing, just reaching out and out. Or rotating. Just do what you feel comfortable. There should be no pain in your shoulder as you do this. Keep your posture tall. Getting that balance over your feet. As you do it, try to keep your hands, the other hand toward the center, so that you have to use the core to counterbalance. All right, and relax. We'll set that weight down to the side. Very good. And take a little breather. Inhale, slowly exhale. Let go of any tension in the body. Let's do that again. And let's do a couple gentle stretches. We're gonna bring one arm across the chest, pull that elbow toward you, keeping that shoulder relaxed. And relax, switching arms, bring it across your chest. And relax. Lift one hand, scratch your back, push the elbow up as high as you can comfortably. Relax and switch arms, scratch your back, push the elbow up. And relax. Bring your elbow, hands together, open, out to the side, pulling those hands back. Reach both of your hands forward, and then open, palm up. And relax, very good. Do a quick little calf stretch, so using a chair or the wall. We're gonna bring one leg back, gently shift forward until you feel a good stretch in that back calf, back leg. Try to keep your back straight as you do this. And relax, switching legs, gentle calf stretch. And relax, very good. Gently get your stance as wide as you can. You can stand with your chair in front of you if you'd like for a little more balance. And we're just going to shift our weight to one side, getting a stretch in the inner thigh here. Be very mindful of this knee, that you're not, it causes no pain or anything. Again, if you use a chair or a wall, you can put more pressure on that to prevent pressure on the knee. Come back to the middle and other side. Getting a nice stretch in this inner hip. And relax. Keeping our legs where they are. Very gently, you can lean forward. Try to touch the ground. Keeping the legs straight. And inhale back up. Very nice. And then we're going to sit up and stand up nice and tall and take a nice breath in. Slowly out. And again. And out. Last one.